What is happening is it's Clegg's big speech. It's the final speech, the end of the conference, close of the conference. So it's a sort of orgasmic ending, or rather non-orgasmic ending. So I've been penciling it. It's just occurred to me, having watched him all week and seen him on the telly, he's got a sort of peculiarly sort of pasty, bleached out look. I was thinking this morning, I was sort of pondering, where have I seen it? And I realised it looks a bit like a drowned corpse. You know, and I was thinking, oh yeah, you could do him sort of as a sort of drowned corpse bobbing around in the canal. And then I suddenly, of course, I thought, there's only one drowned corpse painting that I know of. Well, the best one is Ophelia by Millet. And of course, I've ripped that off hundreds of times. I mean, it's one of the ones I've probably done most frequently of all paintings. I often borrow from old paintings. But it just seemed quite a good sort of framework to do in. There's a photo opportunity, photo op, because it's on a watery theme, which sort of fits in with this, which the photographer told me about, which is just outside the back by the canal. I think he's showing himself before the big speech. It's what's called a goat fuck. But that's why I love these occasions, because they're so daft. They're full of things like this where you're just sitting around waiting for nothing to happen. And it's just people watching Clegg walking by a river. You only really know whether the cartoon works when you see it, when you see it finished. And while you're doing it, you can put all sorts of stuff into it and just change it sort of in subtle ways. Oh, here he comes. Love's young dream. Oh, don't forget to turn right. Dark suit, dark blue suit in fact, and he's wearing a purple tie. Purple authority, we're in power, that's what it says. So now I suppose might as well go into the hall, I suppose, just get a perch. One of the first thoughts I had on going into that hall, which is so much yellow light, drowning in cheese. On your cheese board. You see all the yellow lights adding to the yellowness. There's a big one up there. The most powerful light is yellow. So instead of having lots of blue with the yellow coming out of the blue, it's now all yellow. And the problem with the yellow is it is a sort of colour of alarm and nausea. It is actually quite unpleasant. A thought that occurred to me as soon as I saw it was, it's a bit like being drowned in custard. Or drowned in cheese, or drowned in sick.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Leader of the Liberal Democrats and Deputy Prime Minister, Nick Clegg.
He seems quite petulant, he's quite sort of impatient.
Friends, this party, the Liberal Democrats...
And from what I've seen of him, that seems to... It's not surprising, really. It's been a bad year for them. It's entirely their fault.
I won't rest. We won't rest until we've won every single one of those seats back. And some more besides.
From what I've seen of him, there was a strange question and answer session when he was on stage. He wasn't comfortable with it, so he was very defensive. He's looking much more washed up than last year.
Right now, of course, our biggest concern.
Oh dear. Fuck him out of there. Get how grisly it is. He does look very pasty. Hang on, well, get what fucking level we're on.
It costs so much, but it takes so long. Because investing early makes such a huge difference, especially for not easy, but right.
If he says that one more time, I'll scream.
This is our future. We start building it today.
as I'm doing it. It's been building up like a boil. Boil, waiting to pass. That's this unfortunate choice of colour. Yeah. There is something utterly moribund about this place and about this whole occasion. So it's just fitting him, and the fact that he looks washed up, he looks washed out, he looks drowned. So that's what so that's the idea.